Yes, you are audible. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So we hope you got an overall idea what all are the how to pick a research problem, uh, how we can do a review work on the selected research problem. Then what all are the publication options? Like we can try to publish our work in journals, then conferences, book chapter. We have many options. And see, nowadays, even we know like BTech students started doing some kind of research and they are publishing, right? So a few years back, it was like only PhD scholars or the professors who are working in some academic institutes used to publish their work. But nowadays, even at UG level, some kind of research work is happening and they are also publishing. So we really want to uh, encourage or support the people to publish their research work. Okay. So in this session, in the second session, I'm going to introduce you like a tool is there called Overleaf and how we can write papers using Overleaf. Okay. Let me share my screen. I will share my entire screen. Okay. So now, yeah. So let us assume that uh, you selected some problem. Maybe you did some implementation, okay, or you want to write a review paper. It can be anything, let us assume. Now you are planning to submit your work into a conference or journal. So, like at the initial stage, the best option is to try some conferences. Let us assume that I don't have any background experience on publication, on research publication. In this situation, we recommend the people to try some conferences. Okay. Because nowadays, like almost all the institutes are coordinating or organizing the conferences, and they will be collaborating with some kind of organizations or publishers. You might heard about, okay, this conference is IEEE conference. This is a Springer conference, like that, right? So what exactly they are doing? If SRM University AP going to conduct a conference, then we will try to collaborate with the IEEE or Springer or similar publishers. Okay. Then what is the benefit? I'm an organizer. I'm getting research papers from the people throughout the world. Then I will assign these papers to review by some reviewers. They are in the same domain. Okay. Then once I accept the paper, uh, to a conference, the researcher is supposed to come and present it in the conference, and further the paper will be published in a conference proceedings. Okay, whether it is published by IEEE or Springer, based on that we will say, okay, this is a IEEE conference or this is a Springer conference, and elsewhere is another well-known publisher. Okay, now I'm assuming that I'm I'm a person. I did some small research work and I think I can try to submit into some conference. Now you have many ways to find out to which conference which all are the conferences available. Many cases you will get some mail from the organizer. Okay, you can search for some conferences, like you can just search IEEE conferences in India in June 2000 or September 2023, like that. You will get updates in different ways, or there are many other ways to search it also. We will try to test that. Okay. Now let us assume that I heard about a conference that's happening in IIT Madras. Okay. Maybe the conference name is something like National Conference on Communication. It's a well-known conference. Last time it was organized by IIT Guwahati. Okay, this time it's going to happen at IIT Madras. I just searched that. Yes, I think this is the first link, whatever you are seeing. Okay, 30th, it's the 30th edition going to happen in 2024. So I am planning to prepare for a paper for this conference, let us assume. I'm trying to take the web page. Uh, It's a bit slow, but no worries. Yeah, you can see the conference web page. You will be able to see overall details like who is going to organize, okay, what all are the registration details, okay. Most of the conferences will be taking some kind of registration fee. How much is the registration fee? Okay. Then you can see if you go some sections, there will be some sections to support the authors. Here you can see some quick link in the left side, and you can see the author guidelines. Okay. So in all the conferences, there will be a section to support the authors of the paper. Who is the author? We are going to author the paper, right? Or we are going to submit the paper, right? Yeah. So now I'm going to click author guideline. Okay. Then you shall see some of the guidelines given by the organizer, like see the manuscript should not exceed 6 double column pages. Okay. Then they also have given some paper template also here. Okay, like you can see manuscript templates for IEEE conference proceedings are available in here. This is a link. Okay, so we are this particular conference is associated with IEEE. Okay, and because of that, they are expecting the papers in IEEE format. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click here. Now we are going to a separate page. This page is handling by IEEE. Okay, so if any conferences it is associated with IEEE, the organizer will ask you to go and access the content from this IEEE website. It's not related to the organizer. They are just giving the link. Okay. Now, if you go here down, you can see, I hope you can see. Murali, is it okay, visible?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah,
It is
fine.
visible.
Thank you.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah, thank you. So, you can see here, there is a Microsoft Word, you can see, and there are two templates they have given. Okay, two paper size based on that. And there is a LaTeX template also. Now, what is our objective? Basically, we are going to talk about how we can use LaTeX for document preparation. Okay, so I will just download this version. There are two things are there. You can see one template, and there is something called LaTeX bibliography files. We need both. Okay, so I'm just clicking and I'm going to download it. So it's getting downloaded. And I'm going to download the second version also. Bibliography files. This also I'm going to download. Okay. So now both the files got downloaded. Okay. Let it be there. Let it be there. Both are there in my folder, downloaded folder. Okay. Now, I just want to introduce you about Overleaf very quickly. Okay. So I just have a couple of slides so that it will be easy for me to introduce you what is Overleaf. See, basically, this all are the agenda of today's second half. I will try to introduce you LaTeX. I will give you an overview to Overleaf. What is Overleaf and its key features, and basic some text formatting, and how we can write formulas in LaTeX. And one of the major concern, like we will be plotting some graph, we will be drawing some diagrams, flowchart as part of our research work, right? We need to keep all those information in our paper when we are publishing. So how we can bring images into a document, and the tables, one of the important content in a research paper is table. We will be trying to summarize something on a table. We will try to compare our work with some existing approaches. Okay. For all those things, we need tables. And another important point, citations. Okay. So this may be a new term for you. If you haven't any prior experience on research paper or something, okay, then I will try to show you what is citations and how we can add all those things. So at the end of this session, we hope you will appreciate how this Overleaf platform will help you to write documents or research papers or conference papers easily. Okay. I will be talking very slowly. I am assuming that you have zero knowledge in Overleaf. Okay. And maybe you are not from CSE, not having the CSE background, that also fine. Okay. Yeah. Now, basically, LaTeX is a tool or software tool which will help us to prepare the high quality documents. See, maybe up to like maybe until I'm going for PhD, I was using MS Word to prepare all kinds of documents. Okay, sometimes when we are trying for a when I was trying to apply for PhD, they were asking for a research proposal. I took MS Word, I started writing it there. Okay, but LaTeX is another tool which will help you to prepare the documents or research articles where we have too many equations, tables, figures. Okay, uh, in those situations, using the LaTeX software tool is easy. Okay. Now I have used two terms, right? I used a term called LaTeX. I used a term called Overleaf, right? Now what is Overleaf? Basically, nowadays you might be using some online editors, right? You want to do C program, let us assume. You heard about C programming. Okay. So it's a programming language. C is a programming language. Where you will do the C program, sometimes you have to install some compiler in your system. Okay, maybe you can think about using some online tools. Okay, like you can just Google C editor, C program editor, like that. Then you will get many online editors. You can take any one of the editor, you can do the coding there, right? Similarly, LaTeX is a tool or programming language kind of thing, which will help you to prepare the documents, or more precisely, will help you to prepare research articles. Okay. Now, what is Overleaf? Overleaf is an online platform where we can do LaTeX coding, or we can use the LaTeX commands to prepare the document. Okay. Whether Overleaf is only the one platform that you can use to prepare the LaTeX document? No, you have other platforms, and you can install the LaTeX software in your system, and you can work on that. Okay, but why we recommend Overleaf? The reason is that based on our experience, we find some advantage of Overleaf. Okay, what is the first advantage? Like the key features. In slide, maybe you will be able to see. No need to install any software. We do not want to install any software. Even though we have some background in computer science, installing the software, maybe some setup we need to do. Okay, we have to set up some paths. All those things are some kind of headache, right? Now, what's happening here in Overleaf? You just need a computer and internet connectivity. That's it. You do not want to install anything in your computer. Okay. Like if you want to use MS Word, you have to install MS Office in your computer, right? If I didn't install MS Word, what I will try to do, maybe I can think about Google Document. It's a free online document service is there providing by Google, right? So you can think about using MS Word or Google Doc, right? Here in our, basically, it's purely online platform. You just need internet connectivity, and you have to create your own login credentials to use the platform. Okay, that is one thing. No worry about installation of any kind of software. Just need a browser and internet. Okay. See, what about the other things? See, Overleaf projects we can access from anywhere. Still, I remember when I was writing my PhD thesis, I was using a machine in my lab. Okay, I installed LaTeX. I installed some editor. There are many editors are available. I used to write my thesis in my system, in my workstation. Okay, then what I will do? there was every time there was some uncertainty, right? Whether the system will crash or not. Okay. Then every day, what I will try to do, I will try to take a backup, maybe to a external hard drive, or I used to download all my LaTeX file and I will mail the zip file to my email, so that at the end of every day, I will be getting the backup. Okay. Otherwise, it will be a problem. Some hard drive crash or something happens, then what? It's very difficult to restore it, right? Okay. Then we can get the Overleaf. What is the advantage? We do not want to worry about anything. It will be there in cloud. Okay. And Overleaf, we are assuming it's a trusted third party. They will not misuse our content. Like we are trusting the Google, right? The Google is having all our mini details, right? But we are trusting them, even though they are third party. Like that, we are trusting Overleaf. All research content is with Overleaf only. Okay. And the free version is available. But if you need some additional facilities, we have to go for premium version. But for the last 4, 5, or maybe more than 7 years, I have to say I am using the free version. Okay. Okay, then we can easily find the errors. As I told, LaTeX is a kind of coding tool. You know, if you write a C program without semicolon, you can't execute the program, or you can't compile the program, you will get a compilation error, right? Similarly, there is some concern. You can't prepare a document with some errors. It will generate a LaTeX error. We have to fix that, then only we can go to the next level. Okay. And let us assume that, you know, maybe if you have seen some of the research paper, very rarely we can find papers with only one author. Generally, there will be number of researchers will be working combinedly to publish a paper. For example, I have a PhD student. Okay, mostly PhD student will be the author of one paper. Myself will be one of the author. Maybe we are collaborating with some other university. They also will be part of the work. So 3, 4, or more than that authors will be there. Okay. So now, what is the beauty if we are using Overleaf? We all can access the same content at the same time. Okay. Or the live, or what I want to say, the collaborative writing is possible in Overleaf. Okay. So usually what I used to do, I have some BTech students, they are working with me, seriously. Okay. Then what I will try to do, I will create a Overleaf project and I will share it with them. I will ask them to work on that. Then what I can try, I can see the progress, what they are writing. And if they are making some obvious mistakes, I can give comments. Okay. Maybe you can try to bring this figure there. Instead of you keeping this figure, you keep another figure. Like that, I can randomly, whenever I'm getting time to support them, I will go and check. Similarly, maybe you are a PhD student. Okay. What you can do, you can create an Overleaf project. You can copy or you can add your supervisor as a collaborator. Then the collaborator or supervisor can access your document at any point of time, so that you will get some live suggestions or updates. Okay. Sometimes you have some bad experience. You will finalize everything. You will go to the supervisor or your collaborator. He or she will be making too many comments, right? We can avoid that. Okay. And what is the large property or a feature of Overleaf? In Overleaf, we have thousands of templates. Okay. What is the meaning of templates? See, as I told, if I'm going to prepare a document that I'm going to submit into a IEEE conference, we have to follow certain template, or the format. Heading should be this much size. Abstract should be here. It should be double column format. Margin should be this. All those things are predefined. Okay. So if I am trying to submit the paper, okay, to a IEEE conference, I have to follow, okay, a particular template. And if I'm trying to submit into one journal in Springer is a publisher. They have thousands of or hundreds of journals. If I'm trying to submit a paper there, I have to prepare the paper in that way. Okay. Now, once you get a starting how to use Overleaf, you will not be worried about whether you are going to submit in Springer or IEEE or elsewhere. No worries. Everything you will feel like it's just a few hours of effort to change the template. Okay. Okay, fine. So I hope you are following. And now I am going to use our to prepare a conference paper. I'm going to use Overleaf. Okay, what you have to do, you can just search in Google overleaf.com. Okay, or you can directly go to this particular link. Just click there, you will go into Overleaf. This is the Overleaf platform. Okay, and in what way I started? I told you I did some research work. I have some, I am planning to submit my work to the conference that is going to happen in IIT Madras, and it's a IEEE conference. What we did at the beginning, see, we went to IEEE web page, and we have downloaded the LaTeX template. Okay, we are not going to use the Word anymore to prepare the documents. We are going to use LaTeX for preparing the document. Okay. So only, like every time this transition will be little bit difficult, right? Once you moved or once you started using it, it's very easy, right? For example, you are riding your car daily, right? You are very much comfortable with riding your car. But like even though you got a new car, you will take some time to adapt it or to move into that, right? Similarly, just try to use it for few times, then you will appreciate, or you can save a lot of time. That's what I want to say. Okay, fine. So now what we did, we already downloaded these documents, right? We downloaded the template, and there is something called a bibliography files also. We downloaded it. At present, we don't know what it is, right? Okay, fine. Now we opened the LaTeX also. Okay, so let me clear the annotations. Okay, now I hope it is fine. Yeah, now you can see that this Overleaf, once you open Overleaf page, it will look like this. Okay, certainly you have to log in to this one. Okay, so you can click register and you can log in, or you go to login directly. You have a provision to log in with your Gmail. Okay, you might be already saved your Gmail ID and password in your laptop, right, or in your machine, right? You can just click here and you can log in with the Gmail ID and password. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, maybe I already registered with my SRM email ID, and I already know the password also. Okay. Now I'm trying to log in it. The registration process in Overleaf will not take more than 15 seconds. Just basic information, just do that. Okay. I'm going to log in with this. Yes, now we are in our project. This is my space. At present, I am only using this space. Okay. Now you can see many things here. Okay, don't worry about anything. We have something called a new project. You can see something called a new project here. Yes. And there is something called a shared with you, thrashed project, archived, all those things are there, right? And I can see here no project. Basically, um, all my work, I kept it in another email ID. It's connected to my personal email ID. In this Overleaf account, I don't have any project. It's zero project. Okay. Now, what we are going to do, we want to prepare a IEEE conference paper. That is our ultimate agenda. Okay. What I can try to do, maybe I will try to upload whatever the template I downloaded, that I will try to upload here. You remember we downloaded, and maybe I can see all the downloaded files in my downloads folder. Okay. So I have some other files. I'm not worried about that. You can see I downloaded two files, and there is one file called conference LaTeX template and something called IEEE Tran BSD. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, see, I'm taking my Overleaf document. Here you can go new project, When you click new project, you have many options. Blank project is there, example project is there, upload your project, import from GitHub, academic journal, many options are there. Okay. So if you want to work on a conference paper, I suggest you two things. Maybe you can directly go to academic journal, and where you will be able to see all the or most of the journal templates. You can just find your journal template and you can use it. Now, I will show you that later. At present, I already have a template with me that I downloaded, right? Now, I'm going to upload that. Can you see here? You can see upload project, right? Just click there. And what they are asking? They are asking you to select the zip file. I'm going to select the zip file. And where I downloaded my file, I have a downloaded folder. And I'm going to select this one. Okay, this is a BST file, something called style file for bibliography. And I'm going to upload the template. I'm going to upload it. It will take a fraction of seconds. Yes, it got updated. Very fine. Now, see, there are too many things. Whether I want to worry about all these things? Not at all. You don't want to worry. There are many things are here, right? Let it be. It's not at all our concern. Okay. We are not aware about what is document class, use package, many things you can see here. I will just I will zoom. Okay. If you go through this, gone. You will be worried and you will stop using it, right? But we don't want to worry about that. You don't want to know how the engine of the car is working, right? You just want to ride it similarly. Okay. Now, let me give you a clue here. You can see what is the some name you can see here, right? A conference. That is just the name of the project that you uploaded. You uploaded a zip file, right? That name only you are seeing here. Now, what I want to do, maybe this is my just project name only. You can keep whatever the name you want, so that when you are become a busy researcher, you will be having many parallel works, right? Then you can easily recognize. Now I'm going to give the project title something like NCC 2024, maybe IIT Madras, like that. Okay, so this is just I'm giving a name to my project. Just give the name, that's it. The project name is changed. Okay. Now, is it mandatory to change the name? No. The old whatever the default name there, you will be able to see with that name only. Okay. Any point of time, if you want to change it, you have a option here. You can see here. Okay. You can see here. You will be able to see here. You can change it. Okay. Yes. Now, what I'm going in the left side, you will be able to see some PDF. Okay, I'm not worried about that PDF also. Here you can see few things. Okay. Let me introduce you two things at least, so that it will be easy for you. See, you will be preparing your document in this file, conference underscore 101719.tx, right? This is basically the LaTeX source file. You will be writing all your contents here only in this particular file. So better, instead of giving some random name, may I change the this particular name? I will change it so that I will make it more meaningful. For that, what I will try to do, I will try to right click here. Okay. Then you can see in the edit mode, you will be able to see. Okay. I'm just right clicking, rename. Okay. Then maybe I will mention something like my article or manuscript, something like that. You are going to give a name, manuscript, and .tx. Don't change the extension. Let it be. Okay. And when you downloaded the template, they already kept some figure for understanding purpose. Okay. So already figure 1.png is there. So let it be. Okay. We are not worried. We are not going to use this figure, right? But let it be. I will keep it there. No worries. Now, what else I have? I have something called IEEE trans.cls. This file we are calling, this is the class file. Okay. Now what class file? Maybe I can connect easily with the C program. Those who know the C program, you know, we are familiar with the header files in C program, right? Like stdio.h is a header file in C program, right? We will write the first statement like hash include stdio.h. What we are trying to do? We are trying to bring that header file in our C program, right? Similarly, what is this? This .cls file is a file in which the template of the paper is already defined. Okay, what is the margin required? How the title, what should be the font size of the title? Okay, how the sections title should be numbered. Okay, how the figure should appear, whether it is a double column format or a single column format. All those things are defined in the class file. So whether I want to worry about class file, not at all. It's already defined. You just use it. That's it. We don't want to see if I go there and see. Like it will be horrible. There will be too many things. I'm not at all aware about those things. As I told, we do not want to worry how the engine of a curve working, right? We only want to use it. Let it be the similar thing. Just forget about the class file. We are only worried about the manuscript.tx. Are you people are following? Can I get some comments in the chat box if you don't mind? Even I hope some of my students are also there. Are you people are following? Yeah, great. Yeah, thank you. Many Jitendra, Dharani, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, we will continue. Okay, now, see, I have certain sections in this all platform, right? What you are seeing here, basically in the leftmost side, you are seeing what all are the contents are there. I have a class file, I have a text file, and I have some PDF. Not worried about that. Then I have some figures also. Okay, this is some default figure came from the template. Fine. Now you can see here a button, compile button. You can see here. Okay, you can see a compile button here, compile or recompile, whatever. What way it is going to help? See, I am going to add all the contents here. Whatever you are seeing here, I'm going to write all the contents here. And you will try to compile it. When you are compiling, what will happen? The corresponding paper will be generated here. So now whatever you are seeing here, it's basically, okay, it's basically the PDF paper, corresponding PDF paper. Okay. Now how this content is coming? Because already in template, they kept some random content. Okay. So only our role, maybe we can cleverly edit this document. Okay. We have a paper title. Okay. I'm working on some particular area. So what is my paper title? I want to fix it. I can keep it. As I told earlier, there will be many authors in our paper, right? So you can try to keep all the authors' name here. Here by default, they kept 6 authors. Okay. If you have only 3 authors, we will be keeping only the names of those 3 authors. Remaining we can remove. Okay. Okay, fine. Now, okay, I just want to show you one paper also, maybe IEEE conference paper. Okay. So I'm just minimizing this content, and I already downloaded one version. Okay, I don't have any paper here. Okay, it's fine, I think. No worries. So the IEEE paper will look like this. Okay, it will be double column format. Title will be here, and you can see some property. The abstract will be coming bit bold. Okay, and every sections will be there. That section will be numbered. The main section will be numbered like Roman letters 1, 2, like that. Okay. And Murali already mentioned, right, what all are the common sections supposed to be there in a paper. An introduction will be there. Maybe proposed method will be there. Experimental results will be there. That we have to take a call. Okay. Which all are the things we want to introduce in our paper. you can follow your own way of writing. Okay. Now, since we are trying from the scratch, okay, I just want to remove all the content here. Not all the content, control A, delete, I'm not going to do. Maybe what I'm going to do, see, you can see the introduction, right? From here onwards, I'm going to select the content. I'm going to delete it. Okay. Because when I'm seeing this, I feel, okay, I'm worried what all are the contents here. Many things are there. I'm just removing all those things. Okay. I'm selecting all the content. And up to the I'm just retaining the last statement, end/end document. Up to that, I'm going to delete it. Okay. Now, few things only here, and I'm trying to compile it. If I compile all the changes made, I can see here. Now, the PDF is very short. Conference title is there, author's detail is there, some abstract is only there. Now, we will try to update here the paper. Okay. Now, what maybe I am going to do first, maybe I am going to keep my paper title first, let us assume. Okay. Now, in the LaTeX, you can see a code /title. You opened or already opened a brace or curly brace, more precisely, and you closed it. So whatever the title you want to give, what you can do, you select this content, you remove it. Okay, now what is the slash? We are focusing here, only that one. Forget about all remaining things. Okay, now we have /title, and here we have to give the title of our paper. Who will give you the title? You have to fix your title. Okay, maybe I have some kind of experience on an area called data hiding methods. Okay, I'm a CSE faculty and I'm working on something called data hiding. So let me pick a random title suited for my research paper. Okay, so I'm trying to keep a title like a novel reversible data hiding scheme for medical image transmission. Okay, transmission. So now what's happening? I kept a title here, /title. This was already there. And what I did, I just opened the brace and I closed it. Okay. Now I'm going to compile that. Then what will happen? You can see, yes, the title is here, right? A novel. Whether I am worried about how the size of whether I should define the size of this title? No, it's already defined in the class file. Are you getting my point? Yes. Now title came here perfectly fine, no issues. If you are working on a review paper, what will happen? You will be keeping the title like that. You are going to keep a title, a detailed review about face recognition systems, or a detailed review about technologies in agriculture. You can keep any title you want. You just keep it here. Just edit this. Okay. Okay, fine. Now, next, I want to update the author details. Yes, I'm a bit worried how to edit the author details. There are 6 author details are here. And there are too many things are here. Very complicated things, right? Whether we want to worry, no worries. Okay, it's very easy. Maybe I will assume that in this paper, I am the first author. I am contributing more. And yes, maybe Dr. Murali is also collaborating this work. And one more faculty from NIT Calicut. Okay, he is our collaborator. He is also working with us. Let us assume. How many authors I am having? I am having 3 authors. Okay. And here by default, there are 6 authors, right? In my paper, only 3 authors. Okay. Now, what I am going to do, let me try to see what exactly here. You can try to see here. /author opening brace, then something called /IEEE author block and something like that. I'm not worried about any of this information. Basically, it's already defined in the class file. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, you can see here in the PDF, First given name, surname, something like that. Second given surname, something like that, right? So now what I'm going to do, after each other, we have some and after second order, there is an and. After third order, there is an and. Okay, like that, all 6 orders are here. Now what I'm going to do, from here onwards, why I'm picking from here onwards? Because I have only 3 orders in my paper. I'm going to delete up to this point. Okay, so now you can see we have a like we started a order block, and where that order block is getting ended, it is getting ended here. Okay, and I supposed to edit the order details here. Now how you can edit it? You just here the order block, and you can see here now, just remove this. Okay, and I'm going to keep my name. Okay, VM Manikandan. Okay, now you can see in the next line the department. You try to edit that. My department, right? It's not the institute. So I'm going to keep maybe computer science and engineering. Okay, then in the next line you have name of the organization. You keep the opening brace and closing brace there, and you try to edit here, which is my organization, SRM University AP. Okay, and they are asking for the country, city, all those details. Maybe I'm just giving Andhra Pradesh, India. Okay, and they are looking for email ID or ORC ID. ORC ID is basically a unique ID that we can create for each researcher. Okay, don't worry about that. Let us assume that I have an email ID, srmap.edu.in. I'm just trying to compile it. Okay, now you can see those details. Okay, now you can edit. Similarly, you can try to edit all the remaining details. If the second author is Dr. Murali, we will not keep the whether you are doctor or professor. When you are writing the authors, you will just keep your name. You will not keep Dr. Manikandan or Dr. Murali or Professor Yudong Sang. We will not keep that. Okay, we will keep only Murali. Murali, Krishna. Okay, like that. And maybe you can keep all the remaining details. You can copy like previously. Department is basically computer science and engineering. Okay, maybe SRM University AP. Name of the organization I'm keeping SRM University AP. Okay, then country I'm going to keep Andhra Pradesh and India. Okay, I'm just trying to compile it.
Yeah, braces is missing.
Oh, sorry for that.
SRM AP, yes.
Sorry?
24th line braces is missing.
Yeah, so text italic. I should keep a brace here. Then I'm trying to compare. Thank you, Murali. Yeah, it's perfect. This is the problem. You can see, okay, up to now it was everything was going fine, right? Unfortunately, I missed the brace of opening brace, right? Then as I told, this is a programming language. You cannot make any syntax mistake. Okay. Once you compile, we got an error. Then what happened? It will give you some indication what's happening. Okay. It's talking about there are some extra closing braces there like that. Then it is your responsibility to fix it. Yes, I fixed it, and I'm trying to compile it. Okay, now other details is fine. Okay. Now, what we are going to do, we are assuming that we have some content with us, right? I cannot write all the content from the scratch, right? So maybe we will try to take some of the content that we already having. Okay. So I have a Word document with me. Okay. This is a book chapter prepared by one of the research scholar. Then now I already have the abstract, let us assume. For convenience, I'm trying to copy that. And you will come back to Overleaf. And where should I keep the abstract? You can see here, /begin abstract and /end abstract. So you're supposed to keep your abstract in this particular session. I'm going to copy whatever the content I copied from the Word document, and I'm going to compile. Now what will happen? You can see the paper is looking fine. Title is there. Author's name is also there. Okay, I will update the third author name later. Okay, abstract also coming perfectly. It's coming bold. Why? Because already defined in template that, okay, abstract should be bold. Okay, every research paper will be having some section called keywords. What is the use of keyword? It will be the more or the terms related to your research work. When you are searching, when the people are searching for the paper, okay, the searching will happen based on the keywords, or you can find the related papers quickly. Now mine, basically this research work is basically related to medical image transmission. Okay, that is one term. Maybe I'm worried about in this paper, I'm talking about digital image security also. Okay, I'm talking about something image encryption also in this paper. Like that, I'm going to keep all those things. And where I'm keeping, you have a /begin IEEE /begin keywords and end keywords, right? This section I'm going to keep. Now I will compile. When you are compiling, you can see the keywords are also appearing here perfectly, right? Good. Up to now, it's perfect, I hope. Now, next, what we are going to do, as we discussed earlier, we will be having a number of sessions, right? Introduction, related work, methodologies, research, like that. So whenever you want to start introduction, you go and write /section. Okay. And close the brace. You write introduction. What I did here, please follow /section, open the brace, close the brace, introduction. Now I'm saying that this is one of my section. Okay. Then next line, I just pressed enter. Okay, let me try to copy some content. Maybe introduction, I already have some content, or I'm supposed to write it. I'm going to copy that, and I will come back here. I will paste here. Now, if I try to compile, what's going to happen? You can see you will appreciate, right? You will appreciate the ease. You can see here, session title is coming introduction. I wrote this in small letters. I wrote the introduction only. The first letter was capital, but it automatically formatted in this way because already defined how the section title should appear in the paper. Okay, and you can see the content, introduction content over here. Okay, we are not at all worried about anything. Okay, fine. Now, everywhere, whenever you want to format some content, or if you want to bring some images, you're supposed to write some code. Okay, for example, maybe I want to make this COVID-19 is a term that I want to highlight, let us assume. Then it should come as a bold, and I want to make it italic, let us assume. Then how you can do that? In Word, it was very easy, right? But here, it's a bit difficult. Okay, but many other things are we can do very quickly. Now, what I'm going to do, I want to emphasize this term by making it bold, let us assume. What I supposed to do? /text italic. Okay, /text it. This is the code to make the text italic. I opened and I closed it. Okay, then if you compile, what will happen? I'm expecting that the text COVID-19, you can see here. Okay, you can try to see here. This is coming in the form of, or it is formatted as italic. Okay, and if you want to make it bold, yes, we can do it. Of course, we can try to do it. What we want to do? /text BF. Okay, open the brace. Then at the end, you just close it. Text BF means we want to format it as a bold text. Now what will happen? COVID-19, you can see it is coming bold and italic. Okay, that is one. Now let us assume that I want to keep some list of items as bullet point. How can I do that? Okay, bullet points. Point number 1, point number 2, like that. Maybe the list of methods are given below. I wrote a statement like this. Okay. So if you keep one extra line, okay, instead of the continuous text, if you keep one extra line, then what will happen? If you compile, you should be able to see that it will come as a new paragraph. Okay, keep one extra line in the text document. It will introduce as a new paragraph. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to list a few items. How can I do that? You write the code /begin. Okay, there is a command called enumerate /begin enumerate. Now, one of the good thing about the Overleaf, it's very difficult for me to memorize all these things, right? What is enumerate? What is the code to bring the image? How can I create table? All those things, right? So what we can try to do, once you write a new, like that /begin, a new, you can see the autofill option. You just want to select it. That's it. Then all the contents will be get filled automatically here. Okay. Now, if you want to write a list of items, okay, it's not related to the research. I'm just listing a few items like pen. And the second item, I am going to give like a /item, maybe pencil, /item book. Then what will happen? If you compile this file, you can see that, okay, these are numbered. Okay, so these are numbered like 1, 2, 3. So you have two options, whether you want to bring numbers or whether you want to bring bullet points. You have to take a call. So enumeration is basically will be bringing numbered items. If you want to keep some of the items as bullet points perfectly, then you will be keeping /begin. Okay, just click this one. Use itemize. Itemize is a command to bring list of items as a bullet point. Now I'm just listing a few countries. India. Okay, now Ireland. Okay, yeah, cricket matches are going with Ireland, right? Ireland. Maybe item Sri Lanka. Okay, let me try to compile now. What's happening here? If you see the PDF, you can see numbered items are coming and bullet points are also coming. So you can pick what you want. Okay, so we can bring the I will be sharing this zip file, so it will be, the task will be easy for you. Okay, I will be sharing this zip file. You can directly upload into Overleaf and you can do your exercise. Okay, fine. Now, what all other things I learned up to this point? I was not at all aware about anything Overleaf. I uploaded one template that I downloaded from IEEE template. Okay, then I changed the title. It was fine. I didn't find any issues. I updated the other details. I removed the remaining 3 other details. And I know how to make some content bold and italic, right? It is also quite easy. Text BF will bring you or make your text bold. This will make your text italic. Okay. Yes, I got some idea about how to bring the enumeration in your text. Okay, fine. Now, what else I'm next concerned? Okay, one of my major concern is equations. Okay, let us assume that I want to write an equation E equal to MC square. How you will be able to write? You write slash begin, open the curly brace. You use the command slash begin equation. Now what's happening? You can see that automatically end equation, everything is coming here. Okay, everything is coming here. Now you can write the equation here. Okay, in LaTeX, if you want to write an equation, you will be using certain codes for that. Even I have some limited, very limited knowledge on writing some basic equation. Okay, whenever I don't know how to write this equation, maybe I will go and check. Okay, if I want to write a fraction in LaTeX, what should I do? Okay, we will get the support there, LaTeX support there, right? Yeah. Now, if I want to write a simple equation, maybe E equal to x plus y, just a simple equation, E equal to x plus y. And I just write like E equal x plus y. I'm going to compile it. Yes, now what's happening? You can see that the equation is coming here. Okay, equation is coming here, and you can see if I compile properly, what's happening? Yes, equation came here E equal to x plus y, and at the right side you can see that the number also. That is the beauty. Automatically the equations are numbered. Okay, now let us assume that after a few text, okay, maybe I will copy some random text from this Word document to make it more structured. I'm trying that, and I kept the content here. I try to compile it. Now see, you can see that I have some list of items. I have an equation. Again, I have some text. If I want to add one more equation here, what you will do? Slash begin, you write equation. Autofill is there. Then here I am going to write maybe x equal to, I want to write an equation. X is equal to a square plus b square. X is equal to a square plus b square. I know I can write easily a. Now, how I will write square? That is a concern, right? Then I should know what is the command or LaTeX instruction to make a text as a superscript. Okay. So I know basic, like if I want to bring the square, I supposed to use this command, cap symbol. A cap symbol 2 plus B cap symbol 2. Now I will try to compile. I will try to see what's happening here. Yes, it's working perfectly. X is equal to A square plus B square. So like some of the well-known terms, you try, maybe once you start using, you will be able to know. Square, one of the common thing we want to bring, right? Now let us assume that I want to bring a summation symbol here. Okay. To bring the summation symbol, the code is slash sum. If you use slash sum, then what will happen? The summation symbol in mathematics will come automatically. Okay. Now, if you want to write a slash sum from this to this, some lower bound and upper bound, if you want to define, you can try to write like a slash sum, then underscore. In the braces, you write something like I is equal to 0. Okay. And the upper bound, I'm mentioning like a cap symbol. Okay. I is equal to 0 to n, something like that I'm mentioning. The equation is not at all meaningful. Okay. We are not worried about the meaning of the equation, right? We just want to bring a few things. That's it. So you can see the equation here. We wrote an equation like x equal to summation I equal to 0 to n a square plus b square. Okay. You may want to write the equations with a lot of symbols. Okay. If you are not aware, you go and Google, check it. What is the LaTeX command to bring a theta symbol or alpha symbol like that? Okay. Then what is the beauty? The equations will be numbered automatically. Okay. I hope you people are following. Now, the very next very important point is that we need to bring the figures. How can I bring the figures? To bring the figure, you should have the code. You should use the code slash begin figure. Okay, slash begin figure. Just click this one. Now you are automatically getting a number of code here. Okay, lines of code here. Centering is there, include graphics, caption, label, like that. First time we are seeing all these things, right? Okay. Now let us assume that I already have one figure. It can be a graph, it can be a flow chart that I have drawn. For example, I usually prefer to use PowerPoint to draw some of the flow chart kind of thing. Okay. For example, this is a flow chart or diagram that we have drawn using PowerPoint. Now I'm just copying that figure, okay, content, and I'm just trying to, okay, I'm trying to copy that, and I'm right clicking, okay, I'm trying to right click there. Then we have an option called save as a picture, right? I have in desktop, I have a folder called latex workshop, and I'm trying to give overview. Okay, overview. Now what you can see, you will be go and see the figure overview in your folder, right? This is the overview. Now, my ultimate objective is I want to bring that figure in this document. What I supposed to do? Currently, I am using the platform, online platform, right? Now, I want to upload that particular figure to this particular project. How you can do that? You can try to upload your figure in this way. You go here and you select your file, okay? And you upload into your project. You can see that overview.png. Now it's uploaded into your project. Whether uploading into your project means that you will be able to see that content in your document. No, you should instruct the Overleaf that I need this figure in this particular place like that, right? How can I do that? How can I do that? Give me 1 minute. Yeah. So how can I do that? See, go here. Okay. Then you can see that include graphics, right? Here you just mention overleaf. Sorry, overview. What is the name of our figure that I want to bring? Overview. When I started typing the overview, I can see that it's here. Okay. Give me a minute. 1 second. Okay, fine. So what we are going to do, we are going to give the file name here. Okay. Now let me try to compile it. You can see the figure is coming here. Is there is any issue with this particular figure in the document? See, I have a 2-page document, and whatever we are seeing here, it's too large, right? So what we can try to do, we can try to reduce the size of the figure by mentioning the scale here. How can I mention that? You keep a square bracket. And here you are going to mention scale equal to, what is the scale? For example, you want to reduce the size by half. I'm giving scale is equal to 0.5. Now what's happening? You can see the figure here. Okay. Maybe you will be going to keep many more contents. Okay. Let me copy some more contents from the page. Okay. I hope you people are following. I'm going to keep the contents here. Okay. Now let me compile. Now what will happen? Now you can see the document. You can see the figure. Okay. Now if you see any of the research paper, if you are adding a figure, you can see some caption will be there for that figure. Okay. So you can change that caption here. By default, it's coming like a caption. How can you change that? It's very easy. You go into that figure block. Okay. There is a caption here, right? Here we are going to give the caption, proper caption. Overview of the proposed research RDS scheme. Okay. RDS means reversible data hiding scheme. I'm just going to keep this one. Now you can see the caption here. Okay. So this is one thing you want to know. It's not difficult at all. When you start typing /begin figure, you will be able to see this thing. Okay. Now the next concern is table. I want to bring a table. Writing the code for table directly in LaTeX, it's quite difficult. Then what we will do, I will tell you. You Google online LaTeX table generator. Okay. You can see many table generators online. You go any one of that. Here, what will happen? You will be having a provision, okay, to create a new table. I'm saying that I need a new table, maybe which contain 5 rows and 4 columns. I'm going to create that. You can see some structure here. Okay. What you can try to do, you can select this one. If you want to add some borders, you can add. You try to keep maybe something like method 1. Okay. Method 2. Okay. Then method 3. Then proposed scheme. Like that. Then maybe some result you are discussing here. Maybe I have some parameters like bit error rate or embedding capacity. I'm just scribbling those things. Okay. Embedding capacity and maybe something like PSNR. Like that, a few parameters I'm having, let us assume, and you have all those values. And if you want to make it bold, you select this one, make it bold. Select this thing, you make it bold. Okay. If you want to keep the values here, you make it values directly here. Or you select the content, and if you want to make the content central in the center, you make it. Then what you have to do, there is a button here, generate. You just try to click that. You will get the LaTeX code to create the table. Okay, writing this code directly in the LaTeX, it is difficult. We don't want to do hard work. Here and all, you can do smart work. Okay. Then you copy here. You can see the copy to the clipboard. Select that. You go back to Overleaf. You paste the content here. Okay. Now, if you compile, you will be able to see the table also. You can see the table here. Okay. Now, you can see the table. LaTeX will do some its own way of placing the tables or figures so that we will be leaving minimum space empty and all. Okay. So to make sure that the table is coming wherever you placed, there itself, you can see that I supposed to get the table at the end, right? But it's going somewhere else, right? So wherever you want to place the table, in the same place, if you want the table, you just use a code called or command called H exclamation mark, which indicate that I need the table here itself. Okay, I'm not allowing the Overleaf to float it somewhere else. I'm trying to compile that. Okay, now you can see, okay, wherever the text information is there, there you will be able to get the table also. And for the figure also, you can decide in a square bracket here. Okay, if you give H exclamation mark, then what will happen? You can see the figures also. Wherever you want to place, you can place it there. Okay. So this all mainly like figures we can add, tables we can bring. Okay. I hope you got an overall idea. Maybe I will try to take, what is the time now? Okay, I need maybe 10-15 minutes more, 10 minutes more, so that I can introduce you how to add the references also. It's very important. Okay, there you have to spend lot of time also. What is references basically? See, when you are talking about some term, okay, you will say that, for example, I discussed about something called uh, X-rays, CT images, and all here, right? Maybe I can try to give a reference here so that when people are reading your paper, they can go and see that particular paper for more information. Okay. So how we can add the references, that is very much important. Okay. So every conference or journal, people will be giving a class file like this. That is okay. There will be a bibliography style also. Bibliography style in the sense how the references should appear in the paper. Now, do you remember we downloaded the LaTeX file, right? When we downloaded, we have two documents, right? Or we downloaded two things, right? Now, what I want to do, I uploaded this one and I started working. Now, I just want to extract the content from here. I will extract here. What's going to happen? We are going to see a BST file here, IEEE tran.bst. Now, I want to upload that particular file into my project. Downloads. In downloads, I have a BST file and I'm going to upload that. Okay, now we have the style file for reference also here. Okay, now let us assume that I want to cite one paper related to maybe reversible data hiding. Okay, I want to write a paper related to reversible data hiding. Now I'm assuming that I know the title of the paper or I know the area which one I want to cite. How can I cite that? It's very important. You please listen carefully. Simple steps only. You go to the Google Scholar. Okay, what way Google Scholar is going to help us? Google Scholar will help us to search for the document, right? Now I am going to search for maybe some paper title, maybe reversible data hiding for medical images. I'm going to search for that. Now you can see many papers. It's not like citing the paper randomly we are citing. What is the meaning of that? The meaning is that if I'm citing a paper, it means that I referred this paper to discuss this content. Okay. Now let us assume that I referred this particular paper already to get a knowledge about a particular content. Now I am going to cite this paper in my document. How can I do that? You go here, cite. You can see a button here, cite. And you can see an option called bib text. Okay. You can directly, if you want to, if you are preparing a Word document, you can copy this content. But now I am using LaTeX document, okay, for preparing the document, right? So go and click big text. Now you can see some information. What is this? Yes, the title of the paper is there, author's name is there, the journal name is there, and some additional information like volume, pages, year, all those things are here. Okay, I'm going to select this one. I will come back to my Overleaf document. Okay, now we have a BST file, right? We have a text file. Fine. Now you are going to create one more file. You can give any name you want. Maybe I will be giving the name reference and the extension should be BIB, BIP. And you just click BIP file. This is the BIP file I'm going to create. I hope you are not getting confused. We have a text file. It's already there. Now we uploaded the BST file from the downloaded folder. This is a file I'm going to create fresh. I'm giving the name reference.bib. You can see a empty file here. Now, you copied basically this information, right? I'm going to paste it over here. Okay. So one reference details of a paper is added in the bib file. Now what I want to do, I want to cite this paper in my article. Now you copy the unique name of this paper that you can see at the beginning of this bib item. it's basically the Google is generating automatically with the name of the author here and the first word from the paper. Okay, generally this will be a unique name. We will copy that and you come back to your text document. Okay, and what I told, I want to cite a paper somewhere in the document, right? Maybe at the end of the introduction first paragraph here, I want to cite that. What I'm going to do, /cite. Okay, then you give, paste that information, /cite the reference details. Okay, now am I done all the things? No, it's not done. Maybe if you go there and if you see the end of the introduction part, I can't see anything. I can see a question mark. Oh, a question mark is coming. What? Why? Yes, you have to solve that. How you will be solving that? Basically, I didn't tell that from where I should take the references and which style I should follow. Okay. Yeah, for that purpose, what I am going to do at the end, I am going to write a document, a statement /bibliography style. Okay, what is the bibliography style? Which style you want to use? You give the name of this style file. You have a file name called IEEE tran, right? You copy that. Okay, come back into your text file and you give bibliography. Okay, bibliography style, what you should say, IEEE tran. Okay. Oh, not this one. I didn't copy the BST file name. I'm going to copy this name, IEEE tran. Okay, let me copy. Give me a minute. I can copy it. Yes, I copied. I come back here and I am pasting here. Okay, then I am going to tell one more information to the LaTeX. I am using a bibliography file called a reference. What is this reference? It's the name of the bib file. Okay, now text is there, class file is there, BST is there, and bib is there. Bib you created, BST you uploaded. Class and text already it was there. Okay, now let me try to compare. Okay, now what will happen? Yes, it's working. You can see the reference number 1 came here, and at the end of the document, references came automatically. Who is the author, paper, which one? The number and the details are coming automatically. Okay. Let me try to help you once again. This step might be little difficult, right? So what we did, I went to Google Scholar. Okay. Then I searched for the paper title, reversible data hiding in medical images, something like that. I find a paper. I referred this paper already. I clicked here, cite, and I'm not going to copy this information. Below, you can see that bib text. You copy that. This information I'm going to copy. Right click, copy. I will come back here. I am going to update the reference.bib. Whatever the information there, let it be there already. Okay, and pasted here. Now I'm going to copy the name of this bib file. Fine. I came to my text file. Now, wherever I want to cite, for example, after here, okay, maybe DICOM files contain, maybe I want to related here, I want to cite, let us assume. Then I'm going to give /cite, whatever the name of that bib item, I'm going to paste and I'm compiling. Okay, now you can see there are 2 references automatically came here. We do not want to worry about anything. If you want to remove one thing, you just remove this. Number will be renumbered automatically by Overleaf. You can see basically it's very small. I know it's very difficult to see the content in the screen. You can see the reference number here, 2. That's coming automatically. Okay, yeah. Okay, one last point. We know like we are running out of time. You are also tired, right? From morning onwards, it's there, right? Let me conclude with soon. One more quick point I want to communicate. Like you can see one label here, right? In the figure section, you can see caption we updated and we changed the scale also to reduce the size or to increase the size of the figure. Now label is basically a unique name of this particular figure. Let us assume that I'm giving a unique name like something like overview. So this is overview is the label of this particular figure. Now what is the use of that? See, basically, whenever you are writing a research article, you will keep a figure. You will leave that figure as it is. You will give some text information about the figure, right? For example, you want to say that in figure, that particular figure name, we discuss or we demonstrate the steps of the proposed algorithm, something like that, right? So what I need to get in the final document, the figure and the number is required, right? Figure 1 or figure 2, like that. How can I bring that? You just use /ref reference, and whatever the unique name you have given, you copy that. Overview is the unique name I have given for this particular figure. /ref, you give overview. Okay. Now what will happen? See, you will be able to see that automatically this text will be numbered or figure in figure 1. This number 1 is coming automatically because we told this is the name or the label of this figure is 1. And what I told, I want to refer in this way, figure /ref overview. Okay. What is the use of, instead of manually writing figure 1, since I am writing this way, what is the benefit? Some cases you will add new figures before this. Then you need to get the numbering again, reassign the numbers, right? But here you don't want to do that. You remove one figure means the number will be renumbered automatically. Okay. Yeah. So I know in online discussion, we are talking little bit fast, following the discussion little bit difficult. But what we will try to do, we will try to share this Overleaf to all the registered participants, this zip file. You register, you log in, okay, and you upload the zip file, and whatever the content here, you can use it. Are you getting my point? And I hope you will be able to write, like you can add references and the tables. I told you can use some online LaTeX table generators. Okay. And you can start working on this. Maybe the first work you are writing will be a little bit difficult for you. Of course, you don't want to memorize everything. There are lots of materials online, right? You can try to check it. Like, I want to expand a figure in 2-column format because my document is 1 column. I want to expand it because I don't know how to do that. Now let us assume. Okay, if you search it, you could be able to get the LaTeX code for that. You can just copy the code, paste it here, do the fine tuning. Okay. Yes, I think I am done. We already got delayed, right? We thank all the participants. We expect you all got benefited from this session. Any quick queries or queries, we can take it, maybe 5 more minutes. We will, yes, we will try to share the PPT. Basically, Dr. Murali used the PPT. I hope he don't have any objection. We will try to share it, PPT. We will try to share the recordings also. Maybe we will try to upload in YouTube and link we can share it with you. That is first comment we got from one participant. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for your positive feedback. PPTs we will share. Kindly forward the PPTs and recording. Yes, we will do that. Okay. Thank you, Sharada. You mentioned session was very useful. Thank you so much. Your positive feedback is lot to us. Very useful session. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, Pavan, I mentioned a lot. Pavan, we will meet. Dharani, thank you. Yeah. We will share PPT recordings. Any quick questions or any quick concerns? Thank you, Naveen, for your positive feedback. Okay, some drawing tools. See, I will tell you there are some online tools like Lucid Charts, like that. They are giving some. There was a question. I'm trying to answer that. Can you tell us some drawing tools? Okay, so some online tools are there, like to draw the flow chart and block diagram kind of thing, like Lucid Charts and all. But generally, currently, I am doing this way. Maybe if anybody else are having some better solution, see, you can see. I prefer to draw it in the PowerPoint in this way. These are simple block diagrams. Even you can see we used to draw the complicated diagram in this way. This is one of the diagram that we are going to keep in our paper. Okay. Then you can just select the content and you can just save this, right button, save as an image. Then you upload into the Overleaf. Is there is any attendance? Basically, we will take the Zoom log file. From that, we will try take the attendance. Those who are attending at least 80% of the time, we will try to issue the certificates. Yeah, Manchil, how can we connect you? Okay, willing to work with you. Yeah, even you can connect with any faculty from SRM University AP, and CSE department is a strong department with 70 plus faculty. And you can hope you got our email ID, myself and Murali's email ID. You can try to write with us. You can find the contact details in the website also. You can contact any faculty, including us. Yes, we will share the PPT. Yeah, we already answered. Yeah, somebody was corrected me. Yahesh, thank you. The question mark, because we didn't add the bibliography. Yes. That's the only thing I did. You corrected me, right? Sir, you added the reference and we got a question mark. You added the bibliography file name. And did you mention something else? Yes, quickly I want to answer that question. We mentioned two things only. Like one is style file and what is the reference file. These two things. Okay. If the bib item not here, then you will be going, for example, if I'm trying to write this bib item not there, let us assume, and I used this particular name in my two side, then also we are going to get a question mark. Okay, there are few possibilities, like you haven't give the proper citation and there is no particular bib item in the bib file, then also you will get. Yeah, so we got some comment from Vinod Kumar. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, need 2 days workshop for this. Yes, certainly we will plan it. Hari, we got a comment from Hari. Yes, this is little bit quick. We know you will miss many points. Maybe 50% only you will be getting. Yeah. Yes. I think screen share. I think I missed something. No, I'm not. I think, okay. We got a comment from SV College Tirupati. Thank you all for who joined from SV College. Yes, I think we can wind up. Yeah, the last comment, Raunak. Yeah, you might missed a few points. Yeah, it's very difficult to follow on the fly. We know that. Okay, but at least if you got 50%, then we are happy. We are honored. Okay. Yes, Dr. Murali, we are done. Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. And I thank Dr. Murali for excellent first half for introducing about research work. And we thank all the participants for actively participating. Okay. We got in 300 plus participants. Okay. At least if you followed 50%, we are honored. Yes. Thank you all. We are going to end the session. Already got delayed. I hope no more comments. Varnida, thank you. Yeah. Okay, Murali, thank you.
Yeah,
We
thank you.
will
Thank you
end
all
the
of
session.
you
You
for
want to
attending.
add any points? Yeah, Murali want to talk?
Yeah, thank you all of you attending a session. It's very
Yes.
nice.
Yeah. Shall we end the
Yeah,
session?
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. See you.